Welcome to Eastern Hospitality. I'm Father Moses from Holy Resurrection Monastery in St. Nazianz, Wisconsin.
And I'm Mother Gabriella from Christ the Bridegroom Monastery in Burton, Ohio. And today we're getting ready for Cheesefare Sunday, or Forgiveness Sunday, which is actually the first Sunday right before Lent. So Lent is here. Lent is coming.
Are you ready?
No, never. But that's okay. That's why it's here.
Get to confession.
Yeah. Thank you. Well, what are we going to be cooking?
Okay, today we're going to be making 3 different kinds of crepes. Cheesefare Sunday is when we start using up all of the dairy products in the house so that we don't have them for Lent. So we'll be using eggs and cream and butter and all that good stuff. Yes. So we'll make 3 different kinds of crepes. We'll make a savory crepe, manicotti, and then we're going to make a lemon crepe and Nutella banana crepe. And then we'll do Tortellini Alfredo using lots of cream and cheese and all that good stuff.
My favorite. All right. Should we start with the batter?
Yep, let's make the crepe batter.
Okay. So to do that, we have, we'll be using eggs, milk, water, and then we have some flour and salt. So I'll go ahead and break those in here. First, I'll add the eggs and the liquid ingredients together and kind of whisk those together. Throw those over here. All right.
There we go.
Milk, water. Okay.
All right, you ready?
All right, and then flour and salt.
So this crepe batter is a pretty standard batter. You can use it for, like we're going to do today, you can use it for sweet or savory fillings, whatever you want to put in them.
And you can sometimes, put it in the blender?
Yeah, also you can just throw all of these ingredients in the blender and turn it on. That'll work as well.
Can I go ahead and turn this on so it gets nice and hot?
Warm it up. We're all set here. Oh, no we're not. We have to add 2 tablespoons of melted butter.
That's right. That's right. There we go. Right at the end. Thank you. 1, 2. There we go. I can count. All right.
All right.
2.
Is that nice and...
So what, we're going to butter the pan, right? With a little...
Yes, we have melted butter. We'll
just put butter right.
And we're going to use about a 1/4 cup of batter for each of the crepes.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
So 1/4 cup right in there.
Yeah, this was...
And then as it gets hot, you just kind of let it stick and let it roll right around the pan so it gets nice and far out there. I always thought crepes were super fancy, but they actually are pretty easy. And we'll let that just get brown. It starts to cook, so you see it kind of looks doughy on top, but it goes really quick. What, like a minute maybe? Not
Yeah,
even.
minute on the first side, maybe 15 seconds on the second side, and they're cooked.
Looks pretty good. So
as soon as it
let's go from the pan.
Not stick, they're ready to turn.
All right.
There you go.
So I waited till the edges kind of pop up, and then you know it's done. Looks good?
Looks good.
All right.
Put it on here with the rest of them.
Okay, we did some already.
Okay, we're going to make the filling for our manicotti crepes now. I have ricotta cheese. I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of chopped garlic. I'm going to add about a 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese, a nice big pinch of fresh chopped basil, and the same with some fresh chopped parsley. Can I have the black pepper, please?
Certainly.
And some salt. And some salt and pepper.
Okay.
And that's it. Okay, I'm gonna take a casserole and put just a little bit of tomato sauce
Okay.
in the bottom.
Here you go. And how did you make this tomato sauce?
This is just a very plain tomato sauce. I took some Italian tomatoes, crushed them up a little bit, simmered it with a little onion and butter. Simmered for about 45 minutes. It's a very tomatoey tomato sauce. It's not a real zesty Italian, what most people think of as an Italian tomato sauce, but it's it highlights the flavor of the tomato. So we have our crepe. We're going to put.
How much do you think that's like a quarter cup?
Yeah, about a quarter cup of filling.
Okay.
And we're just going to roll them up.
All right.
And
put those
line
in.
them
Okay.
up in the pan.
Looks pretty good. So where did you go to culinary school?
I went to culinary school at the Culinary Institute of America in Hyde Park, New York. A lot of years ago.
A lot of years. I was like, you can say if you want.
And from there, I went and worked in a number of different hotels and restaurants in New York, and I went and worked on a private yacht in Greece.
Okay.
And that's where I was introduced to the Byzantine world
Okay.
and fell in love with the Byzantine church. And then I owned my own catering business for a while, and then joined the monastery.
And did you just major, like, what was the, what did you study? Everybody study the same thing, or you had?
Yeah, the course at the culinary, at least at that point in time, I think things have changed since. Everyone did pretty much the same, a basic culinary and baking course. Nowadays you can get all kinds of advanced degrees and specialize in this and that, but we learned pretty much everything. And so there's our manicotti all rolled up.
Okay.
I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of Parmesan cheese on and into
That's
the oven.
it? Okay, I'll put this back over here.
Okay.
So now we're going to do sweet crepes,
Yes,
right?
we'll move on
Okay.
to the sweet.
All right.
A lot of different cultures use crepes, or what they call in Europe pancakes, as a pre-Lenten dish. So the one we're going to make now is Father Maximus's from my monastery. It's his favorite. He eats it every day during Cheese Week. Every morning he gets up and he has his lemon pancakes. And you basically, you make your hot crepe, just we did. We're going to, can I have a spoon, please?
Sure.
We're going to sprinkle it with just plain old granulated sugar. And we're going to squeeze lemon juice on it.
Pretty easy.
And we fold them up. And then we do it again.
Okay.
Squeeze some juice on there.
Sure. Just like that. Those cost extra, right?
Yep. And that's the pancake tradition in England and Australia, where Father Maximus comes from. So every morning in Cheese Week, he
We
makes
all have those
these.
weaknesses, right?
That's right. There you go.
Throw a little bit more in there.
Okay.
Looks good.
So it's very simple and easy. And there you go.
All right,
Ooh.
next one.
Nutella.
Nutella. Oh, my favorite.
Chocolate hazelnut. How can you go wrong?
Oh, you can't.
We're just going to take the Nutella and spread it on the crepe.
The more the better, right?
That's right.
That's how I
That's
roll.
always my motto. Some sliced banana.
Okay. Looks good. I don't think I could share that.
I think this one, instead of rolling up,
Okay.
will layer.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, I think I've got some whipped cream in the fridge.
Oh, sure.
You want to grab it?
Mm-hmm. All right. Looks good. This is just heavy whipping cream that you...
That I whipped up,
Mm-hmm.
a little bit of sugar, a little bit of vanilla.
Yum. There you go.
Nice way to start out Lent, huh?
All right, so now we'll take a quick break and hear just a short reflection on Forgiveness Sunday. And hopefully these will be here when you come back.
Thank you, Mother Gabriela and Abuna Moses. The last Sunday, in preparation for the beginning of the Great Fast, is called Forgiveness Sunday, or as well the expulsion of Adam and Eve from the Garden of Paradise, the Garden of Bliss. We enter into the Great Fast hopefully and prayerfully being at one with our God and with each other. The day itself, that is the Sunday of Forgiveness, takes its place as something that is most important in the spiritual life, and that is forgiving in order to be forgiven. It's also known as Cheesefare Sunday. And on this particular day, we say farewell to cheese, to dairy products, and we embrace the fasting, which is also part of the Great Fast, fasting, prayer, and almsgiving. During the day, Vespers are part of the experience of forgiveness. And at the Vesper service, we begin the service in bright vestments with very bright, sharp singing and pleasant melodies. And at the time when the Prokeimenon is sung, that initiates the Great Fast. And on this particular day, a Sunday of Forgiveness, we go into the Lenten or the Great Fast melodies. And at the same time, we change from bright vestments, to dark vestments. The lights are dimmed, and we then have the somber tones of the Great Fast. At the end of the Vesper service itself, there is a service of forgiveness. The priest and the people exchange words of forgiveness one to the other, priest to the people and people to the priest. Sometimes there is a gathering of the faithful in more or less a circle, a semicircle, and each come to the priest, the deacon to the priest, and seek forgiveness and exchange a kiss of peace. And during the singing of during the forgiveness service itself, there is a singing of the Paschal canon. And so that is like a background as people exchange words of forgiveness one with the other. As you enter into the journey of the Great Fast with its destination, Pascha, the resurrection, we wish you the best in the exercises of prayer, fasting, and almsgiving. At this time, once again, we turn the program over to Mother Gabriela and to Abuna Moses.
Now we're going to get started with the tortellini. So we have some here.
Okay.
Is our water ready?
Yep, we're
Okay,
boiled and ready to go. So, the frozen tortellini are made with a fresh pasta dough. They're not dry, so they don't take long to cook. Now, boiling water.
Okay.
Give them a stir. They'll float up
Thank
to
you.
the top when they're done. And that'll just be a minute. Today we're using 4-cheese tortellini, but you
Okay.
can use any kind of tortellini you want, whether it be the spinach or the tricolor. At home I often use a roasted chicken and garlic, which are very good as well. So,
Wonderful.
boil.
Are they most often frozen?
Yeah, I like the frozen
Okay.
better than the dried.
Is it ready?
Ready,
Okay.
yep.
Great. Take this over here. All right.
Okay, you
Drained
put
and
right
ready.
back on the
Right
stove.
back on there. Okay.
We'll have the heat off, but we're gonna the heat of the tortellini are going to now cook the sauce. So we're adding softened butter. We're going to give it a toss, and now we're going to add Parmesan cheese.
How much? The whole couple, like a cup?
About a cup.
Okay.
Can you get me that heavy cream, please?
I sure can. Let me step right in front of you. Okay.
We're going
There you
to add a little bit of heavy cream. And again, this is still nice and hot. The cheese is melting up nicely. And
Okay.
we're going to add some egg yolks. Now don't worry, the
Okay.
heat's still there, cooking the egg yolks. The egg yolks add a nice richness and thicken up the sauce nicely. And we're going to season this with some nice coarse black pepper.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And there we go.
Some salt.
And a little bit of salt.
Okay. So pretty quick, one
That's
dish.
it. That's, the longest thing that takes to cook is cooking the pasta. It can be done in 15 minutes.
That's what I like.
Quick and easy.
Mm-hmm. All right. So can we plate it up?
Okay, so let's see what this
There you go.
tastes like.
All right. While you do that, I'm going to go ahead and pull out that manicotti.
Sounds good.
That was in there, it was at 350 for about 15, 20
Yeah,
minutes?
15, 20 minutes. It
Okay.
should be. You just need to heat it through and.
Okay. So down there. Looks pretty good.
You have some of that.
Parmesan? Okay, oh,
Parmesan.
sorry.
A nice sprinkle.
All right.
And there we go.
All right, I'll get these out. It's hot. Watch that plate. All right. Looks good. Put a little right on there. Little
cheese,
Parmesan on.
maybe a little parsley.
All right, that looks great.
Okay, so today we made our 4-cheese tortellini Alfredo, and with the crepes we made manicotti.
And then for dessert, we made Nutella banana crepes with a little whipped cream, and then we also have lemon sugar crepes, also for dessert. So we took a look at our delicious recipes from this week, and now we're going to be getting ready for Clean Week, which starts next week, which is our first week of Lent, starting on Monday, Clean Monday, and we have lots of good food cooked up for Lent. Our first Sunday, Sunday of Orthodoxy, will be coming the first Sunday of Lent. We're going to be featuring a mushroom stroganoff with roasted veggies, and that will be airing on February 28th. So be sure to come back and check us out then. We hope you have a blessed first week of the fast, and we look forward to seeing you soon. God bless. We'll be praying for you. Bye-bye.